Vintage Computer Festival Southwest was held on the campus of UT Dallas in Richardson, Texas. I went with my son Sid and his friend Michael. Although I'm told it was a bigger event than last year, it was still a pretty chill, cozy convention without a huge crowd. The main attraction was a large room full of vendors and exhibitors that covered all aspects of computing from as far back as you can imagine. And from all over the world, including computers from Japan and even the Soviet Union. Someone had the hardware used to provide local Weather Channel forecasts in the 90s set up, actually showing the current weather with it on a projector.
Welcome to Back English Librarian. Cheese!
I didn't buy a lot of things, but my primary purchase was a Japanese MSX2 computer with an external floppy drive, a joypad, and a few discs and cartridges. I've wanted one of these for quite a while. I bought them from this nice guy Brad Giels, who came over from Little Rock, Arkansas to sell his stuff. His prices were great, and most importantly, everything worked perfectly when I got home. There were plenty of faces I recognized from YouTube, like David, the 8-bit guy, Clint from LGR, and Adrian from his eponymous Digital Basement. I shot this footage at the YouTuber panel, which was easily the most highly attended event at the convention. The convention was a bit spread out. There were a couple smaller rooms full of oddities, including this guy who was making his VIC-20 do things it was never intended to be capable of, and this sweet tube-amplified Commodore 64 with custom wooden keys. Nifty stuff. Apparently they heard we like conventions, so they put a mini disc convention in our convention. These guys were super into it and were more than happy to spread the good news of mini discs to anyone interested. In the next building over, there was a long exhibit featuring more TRS-80 stuff than I ever knew existed. I love these Silicon graphics computers, featuring the famous "This is Unix, I know this" program featured in Jurassic Park. I also spent some time talking with guys from the Dallas Amiga users group and added my name to their mailing list. This Amiga 1200 had been overclocked and had a cooling fan added. I'd heard there was a swap and trade area, but I never could find it. On Saturday, I saw a guy sitting on a bench selling some of his stuff, so I set up shop next to him and spent the day selling some of my duplicate Japanese games and such, and having great conversations with attendees who passed by. On Sunday, some actual tables were available, so I set things up properly. It was a lot of fun. With the three of us combined, we ended up having to pack the car very carefully just to get all our stuff home. It was a great weekend, and I'm looking forward to next year.